I grew up in a small town called Kennett, Missouri. It's in the boot heel of Missouri, which is about 2 minutes from Arkansas and about 10 minutes from Tennessee. Sheryl Crow grew up there as well. David Nail's from there. A lot of great music comes out of there because there's pretty much nothing to do other than farm and make music. So I'm not sure what's in the water. It might be pesticide, but whatever's going on there, there's something happening. I moved to Nashville when I was 18 years old, right out of college, Murray State University. And I come to Nashville and I slept on a couch at this guy's house, and we didn't get along very good. So I got kicked out of there, and so I was actually sleeping in my truck in a 24-hour Walmart parking lot on Nolensville Road. And I actually stayed there for about 2 weeks before I got a job cleaning carpets at Stanley Steamer. And back then they didn't have caller ID, so I could call my mom and say, yeah, school's fine, everything's great, but I'd already quit college and moved to Nashville. I'd been in Nashville probably 5-6 weeks, and I used to go down to this place called Barber's in Printer's Alley, and I met a lot of people down there that was doing the same kind of things I was, writing songs, trying to sing, trying to make it. And actually wrote a song on the steps of that bar about 3 or 4 weeks into being in Nashville, and it got cut 2 weeks later. And I thought, man, this is easy. We can, music ain't so hard, but it took several years later before I got my next cut, so I was wrong. After a little bit in Nashville of writing a bunch of songs, I finally went to see this guy named Doug Howard at Polygram Music Publishing. He was from my hometown. I figured, why not? I don't have an appointment, so I showed up. As fate would have it, years later, he left Polygram, took a job as head of A&R at Lyric Street Records, and told me, he goes, Trent, man, I've been waiting all these years for you to finally play me something that's really going to do it for me, and this does it. And next thing you know, I was signed to Lyric Street Records with my first record deal. So after I got signed to Lyric Street, I got told about what to expect on the radio tour, what not to expect, and sure as fate would have it, the first night on the radio tour, Kansas City, Missouri, I reach into my bag to pull something out of it, and I shoved my middle finger into a straight razor and cut the tip of my finger off. So I had to learn how to play all the songs off my first album with just 3 fingers. And mind you, I had to play in front of every program director in the country like this with my middle finger in the air, all bandaged up. And it was such a great impression, I'm sure, that everybody thought I was kidding. But hey, we got through it, man. It worked. But the best thing that did come out of that radio tour was all the friendships that I made at radio. There's a lot of great guys I still know, still play golf with today. They're still at the same place they were back then. And I'm honored to be back on this journey again and going to meet and seeing some familiar faces and meeting some new ones. Unfortunately, after some great success with the first album, Lyric Street Records closed down, and I found myself without a record deal, which threw me for a huge loop. I didn't know what to do. The only thing I figured I could do was just continue to stay out there on the road, bring new music to people, keep playing the songs that I've written, and hopefully weather the storm, to have an opportunity at some point down the road to get back to doing what I do best, and that's writing country music, singing country music, and playing country music. So you know what? Did I make mistakes? Absolutely. But the good thing about mistakes is learning from them, and I certainly did. Now I have 2 beautiful children that I love more than life itself. I lost my dad a couple years ago, which I don't care who you are, it changes anybody. The silver lining to all of us, I'm a better man now, I'm a better father, I'm a better person, I'm a better friend, and I'm a better songwriter. My music is better than it used to be. And that's why we're finally ready to take this journey that I've dreamed of my whole life. There's a lot of great new artists that are out there right now, and I've had the pleasure of spending the past few years getting to know these new cats that moved to town, and I've written a lot of songs with these guys. We've had a great couple of years. I wrote a song called Close Your Eyes for This for Parmalee. I've got cuts on William Michael Morgan's new record, and I recently have a song that I wrote with a guy named Brett Young, who's just killing it right now. And those relationships are so priceless to me, and through all of that, in my mind, I'm like, you know what? Country radio's playing my songs, they just don't know it. So why not me take a chance at this and of me singing them?
In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you.
That's why we're here. It's why we're doing what we're doing. We have great music, and we're excited. Oh, and by the way, the unique thing about the Brett Young song is that song was inspired by my mother. She would always tell me, in case you didn't know, I love you. which became more prominent after my dad passed away because we just don't know how much time we have left. I told that to Brett. We wrote a great song about it. And you know what? I think Brett's going to have a huge hit with this song. And the cool thing about that is that song was inspired by my mother. My first hit, One Wing in the Fire, was inspired by my dad. So how awesome is that to have 2 hit songs inspired by both your parents?
Lord, please believe in him like I believe in you.
Every morning when I drive into my office to write songs, I listen to country radio on my drive in, and there's a lot of great new music out there. I mean, some great material is being released out of Nashville right now. But the one thing that keeps coming up every time I listen to it is that, you know what? Country music can't get any more pop, but it damn sure can get more country. And that's what we're trying to do here, is make a good, solid country album, and I think we've done it. I hope you guys enjoy listening to this record as much as I enjoyed making it for you. God bless y'all. Cheers to that.
That's what's working right now, and I'm gonna take it as far as I need to till my heart can make it through one single night without thinking of her and waking up lonely. But until that occurs, I'll just sit here and drink till I drown, 'cause that's what's working right now.